beforehand because I know I'm gonna cry, so yes. So
Yeah.
E começa o jogo!
And the game begins!
Get permission from your home university. Run after all the documents needed. Study to the IELTS TOEFL. Wait for the grades. Make the inscription on Science Without Borders. Keep calm and wait for the list. Yes, I'm in. Choose the 3 universities where you would like to spend this 1 year. Write the personal statement. Get a passport and visa. Yeah, my Duma cards arrived. Hope that one university chooses you. Mom, I'm going to Newcastle, etc.
So thanks, Newcastle, for picking up this heterogeneous, aka weird, bunch of Brazilians and making us feel at home, despite the weather, of course.
By that day, when the offer arrived, 2nd of April 2014, and I speak for myself, I couldn't stop picturing myself on River Tyne's margins, seeing the Millennium and Tyne bridges, or walking on the street under the drizzle and seeing that orangish, funny-haired people. Then I also started to look out for videos, and yes, Geordie Shore goes here, that could help me out with the Geordie accent that sometimes seems to be everything else but English.
So during those months between getting the offer and actually getting on a plane, so many things crossed our minds. We're thrilled, excited with the new adventure, but also worried and afraid. The heart and mind, as usual, agree to disagree, and while one would tell you that it was the greatest moment you've ever had the pleasure of saying, "It's mine," the other would be worried about whether or not we'd find friends that liked us.
Passengers from the flight NU 2014, traveling to the unknown with a stop in Lisbon, proceed to check in.
So, that was it. We're going to England to study in one of the greatest universities in the world. And even with all the butterflies in our stomachs, we got our seatbelts fastened and took off, leaving behind a mother, probably crying her heart out, like mine. And or a father or a beloved someone in order to pursue our dream.
No, but this song is not from the video.
Oh, Sorry, technical problem here.
And that was when I, and probably most of us, realized I'm alone. But as a great philosopher in Brazil would say, you know nothing, you innocent. Indeed, we knew nothing back then.
So, what to say about these people who I barely know, but I already consider immensely? Different stories, accents, and ways to see life. People from all over the country, Oiapoque ou Chuí, were brought together by Dilma.
Petralha, comunista!
And all I have to say to her is thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to meet such incredible people. You know, when you're away from home, your friends are no longer just your friends, but they are also your mother, always having food and medicine, taking care of you when you're ill. Your father, lending you money to buy ice cream. Your grandma, gathering everyone for a Sunday lunch. Or your annoying sibling, the one you want to kill after a long day, but you know you miss him like hell if you don't so. There's a quote about friendship that I really think that fits in here. It says, "There is nothing better than a friend, unless it's a friend with chocolate." And a few days from now, we won't have each other's chocolate, and God knows how difficult it will be to live without it.
Saudade. This tiny word, but with enormous meaning that only us, Portuguese speaking, know what it means, because only we know the difference between "I miss you" and "Estou com saudade de você." It's a powerful mixture of feelings that's both happy and sad, that range from the nostalgic remembrance of good moments in the past to that melancholic longing for the absent people or things in our lives. We have it for our homes, our families, our friends, our cities, our pets, the favorite food we like. It's even hard to decide whether Facebook helps or makes it worse when you see it online. And saudade has been a companion of ours for the last, 11 months? And one could think that it would go away or be killed, as we say in Portuguese, because we're dramatic like that. But not really. When we got home, and actually in this very moment, saudade is already taking all the forms in our hearts, and we feel saudade for Newcastle already.
The pre-drinks that always extended themselves until we could no longer enter O2 for just £1. The frosty Mondays or flat parties in Rick Road or St. Mary's. The birthday parties with their montinhos on the ceiling. The pub crawls, the festa junina, and of course, the Euro trips. I will not dive much into this last topic, as there is content enough to fill a whole evening of entertainment. It's sufficient to say that our passport got more colorful after our stay in our country.
So we've learned so much since last September, and not only academically speaking, learning how to behave, we're a bit noisy really, or bad, how to manage time, especially during exams, and how to be punctual. It's still difficult for some of us actually. How to handle the amount of essays and how to write them, how it is to work in a lab here, how to manage money, how to cook, how to clean, how to do laundry, and the list goes on.
Living in a country with such different cultural aspects, meeting people from all over the globe, experiencing in one day what you never expect to live in a billion years' time. Dando a cara a tapa, as we will say in Portuguese, which means getting off the shell and taking a chance, almost like yours shy bairns get now. And this was, probably, this expression that sums up this whole year. And what a year. Now we go back to Brazil feeling Vini, Vidi, Vinci.
So I'd like now to thank all of you who are part of this university, from people that work in the offices, to the caretakers, to the lab technicians, to the lecturers, everyone involved in this university. Especially special thanks to Antonio and Lydia, because you've been amazing and given all the support we needed and putting up with so much to help us out in so many difficult situations. You've made possible really for many young dreamers to concretize something that dwelled inside of us for so long, and something that sometimes seemed too much to ask for. And I won't lie to you, it's been greater than even the wildest of our dreams.
So once again, thank you, lads and lasses, for this proper mint year. I hope from the bottom of my heart that our friendship keeps being this fantastic for all life.
And now the referee looks at his watch, he points at the center of the field. It's the final whistle. God bless you.
Just one thing, just to conclude, once and for all, the right way is bolacha. Thank you.